He is up there challenging right now with the 7-11 of Nick Newton. Nick Newton riding that high line into third spot, looking to take over second, but Bivens will lead lap number 1. Legendary driver Terry Bivens now calling retirement home his homestead, and he pulls away from the rest of the field. Tough break last week as Terry did not make it through our tech area, but he's coming back very strong here tonight. He'll lead lap number 2 with Don Mars and Nick Newton right there. Cam Shields now up to that 4th spot. Mars and Newton way up high, and that's going to allow Casey Cam Shields to close in just a little bit. Shields in that machine trying to come forward in the 42C. Good battle for second as the 7-11 moves to the high side. Nick Newton now in that second spot. Don Mars fights back on the low side. Casey Cam Shields trying to hang with him there. Terry Bivens slips just a little bit. So does Nick Newton. Nick Newton throws a little sparks over there in between turns 1 and 2. He'll chase the number 9 of Don Mars into corner number 3. They're side by side and off of corner number 4. Bivens leads another lap. Don Mars hangs on to second. Mars in that second spot, trying to hang on. The two drivers battling for that position nearly got together in between turns 1 and 2. Look at Bivens checking out on the field here. Terry Bivens trying to get through this one and pick himself up a feature race win here at Lakeside Speedway. So far, so good. 5 laps into this one, 5 down, 5 to go, halfway home. Oh no, Casey Cam Shields goes around and he backs it into the wall. Heavy contact there as Casey Cam Shields has gone around in between turns 1 and 2, and the yellow flag is out. Famed driver Terry Bivens showing the way here underneath the flag stand of Terry Watlin, who is busy with the green flag. We have resumed our race at 5 down, 5 to go. Mars to the low side, Nick Newton right there. Casey Cam Shields now down low. Look at Don Mars. He makes the move over there in between turns 1 and 2. He'll grab the lead off turn number 2. We have a new leader. Could be a new leader here at lap number 6 with Don Mars, trying to make it 2 in a row. Now the second and third place cars get together here in turn 4. Terry Bivens now charges down to the low side once again. It's Bivens and Mars side by side for the Grand Nationals up front. Terry Bivens down low, Don Mars up high. Bivens now takes the lead off of corner number 2. So Terry Bivens back to the front. Mars led lap number 6. He's going to try to lead lap number 7, but Bivens is going to come away with it. And here comes Nick Newton now trying to get a run on Don Mars. Those two nearly get together down the front chute into corner number 1. Terry Bivens, your leader at lap 7. It'll be lap number 8 next time. 2 laps to go when they cross the start-finish line here next time around. Terry Bivens out front. Nick Newton and Don Mars having a whale of a battle for that second spot. Terry Bivens nearly up in the fence. He keeps it off, and he'll lead another time by 2 laps to go. Bivens on his final pair of laps here tonight for a Grand National win at Lakeside Speedway. Racing on the river's edge into corner number 3. A lap and a quarter to go. Here comes Nick Newton. He's going to try to throw the slider on your leader. They two get together off of turn number 4. Nick Newton, Terry Bivens going at it. Nose to tail, door panel to door panel, side by side. Nick Newton way up in the fence, throws the sparks, but Terry Bivens is up in the fence as well. Here comes Don Mars. Slideways down the back straightaway. Don Mars, oh, look out. Mars and Newton get together. Bivens is up into the fence himself off turn number 4, but he's going to come to the checker flag and yellow. Wow. Excitement here on the final lap tonight for our Grand Nationals. Speedway 2-lap shootout to decide it. Can Terry Bivens hang on to it? What about Dennis Melvin or Casey Cam Shields? Here we go. Good start there. Nice and even at the line as they cross the start-finish line. Terry Bivens trying to hang on for the win. Here comes Casey Cam Shields on the high side. Cam Shields up on the high side will take over that second spot from Dennis Melvin Sr. Melvin trying to hang with him there. Terry Bivens also right there. Will Terry Bivens keep it down off the fence this time at the white flag? 1 more lap to go. Look out off of turn 4. The 29 and the 9 get into it, and this time now both drivers unable to continue on here at the line. Final lap, final turn. Casey Cam Shields putting the pressure on Terry Bivens. Who's it going to be? Oh no, the yellow flag is out once again. Yellow out again. Do not pass before you pass the cone. The drivers have been instructed. We've been instructed to wave the green, and here we go. Terry Bivens and Casey Cam Shields left to do battle here. Up front, it is a green. The white will fly next time, and then the checkered flag. Down the back straightaway, off of corner number 2 and into 3. Terry Bivens with a nice, comfortable 4 or 5 car lead. Trying to keep it down off the fence. Casey Cam Shields is up there at the white flag. One more lap to go for Lebo, Kansas driver Terry Bivens. Wow. Look out down the front straightaway, Cammy Bruner, right there in the middle of the speedway. We'll see if she can refire quickly. There she gets it off there. We'll stay clean and green to the line. And who's it going to be? At the line, Casey Cam Shields pulls off the slider. Casey Cam Shields, your winner. Terry Bivens was having trouble manipulating turns 1, 3, and 4. And by 0.056 of a second, Casey Cam Shields is your winner over Terry Bivens, Dennis Melvin Sr., Cammy Bruner, Nick Newton, and Don Mars to sort it out here tonight.
Yeah, I'll go down. This will be actually his third win. Third win. Yeah. Into that card as he gets up and out. Casey Shields. Last lap, final turn he gets by. Your winner tonight. Hang on. We'll get a few words in with Casey here. Everybody excited down here on the front stretch. A lot of fans and family here as well tonight. Casey, wow. You wait until the final turn, get by. That's a tough way to win, but I tell you got by and you led the lap that counted.
Exactly, that's all that matters, man. We missed the setup a little bit, and we were going. You there? I was worried and spun it out over there. Kind of stepped on myself. So, but I thought I had a run. I didn't want to get into him, but the car was strong, so I said, "Why not? Let's try it." So it held. So thank God.
All right.
Thanks, buddy.
Check. Your winner again tonight, Casey. All right, side by side as they come around turn number 4. E-Mod feature event underway. Here we go. So Burns. Here comes Stockton and Spillman on the low side. Too wide. Look out here in turn number 2. Sean Burns, Trevor Hand, Ben Stockton. But your race leader is still on lap number 1. Here is Sean Burns, Trevor Hand, Stockton, Spillman, your top 4. Stockton now gets a little bit loose in turn 2 there. Spillman had to put on the binders. Meanwhile, Sean Burns starts to pull away. Trevor Hand starting to look stronger. Here comes Denny Belknap now up into the top 5. Denny Belknap into 32. So lap number 2 now. So till Burns and Hand. Here comes Spillman on the low side. Gets around Stockton. Belknap behind them with Emma Martin. There's your top 6. Just a couple laps down. So 2 laps down. 10 to go. 3 laps down now as they come by. Burns still your leader as he starts to stretch away a little bit here, but the 2:36 of Trevor Hand trying to hang on. So Trevor Hand staying on the high side. Burns on the low side also with Spillman down there. Stockton and also Belknap. There's Emma Martin, Shawnee Lanning, Lamferman, Kit Bailey, and then Dakota Earls. 4 laps are down with Sean Burns still your leader. Closing the gap, though, is the 63 of Spillman now. Tries to get up by the 2:36 of Trevor Hand. Looks like the 4M of Stephen McCarr pulling off the track. So Stephen McCarr in the 4M pulls off. Here comes Spillman now. Spillman up into that second spot. 5 laps down. This will be lap number 6. Halfway this time. So still your leader, Sean Burns. Here comes Spillman now down on the low side. Look out. Billy Spillman in the 63. Handnell falls back into third. Stockton and Belknap, there's your top 5. Emma Martin behind them, Shawnee Lanning then. But right now it's still your leader, Sean Burns on lap number 7, just 3 to go. 5 to go. This is your 12-lap feature event. Again, Sean Burns and Spillman, your top 2, both feature winners so far this year. Spillman, the faster car of the 2 right now. Spillman with a 21.01 as opposed to a 21.2. Spillman trying to get a run now on that high side. Stockton and now Belknap side by side for 4th. Belknap gets a nose up in there, but right now, Burns still your leader. This will be lap number 9. 3 to go this time across. 3 to go. He's closing in slowly but surely. Spillman on the high side out of turn number 2. 4 tenths between the 2 of them. He's closing that gap now. Spillman. He goes high side and 4. Sean Burns still on the low side. Here comes Spillman with the run out of turn number 4. Your new race leader, Billy Spillman. Sean Burns slides back, but he's fighting back on the low side in turn number 2. Good battle between your top 2. Let's see now. Spillman now tries to go low side. A slide job there in turns number 3 and 4. Sean Burns on the low side by side. Good battle here. 1 lap to go. Still Spillman scored as your leader. Sean Burns in second. 0.019 difference, and now a car pulls off on the back stretch. Believe that's Kip Bailey. Now Sean Burns gets a nose in. Spillman on the high side. Will he make a run up there on the high side? Here comes Billy Spillman on the high side. Sean Burns down low. It's Billy Spillman, your winner. 0.105 difference. Billy Spillman, Sean Burns, Trevor Handon third, Denny Belknap, Ben Stockton, Emma Martin in 6th, Shawnee Lanning, Dakota Earls, 3 in a row. Good battle there tonight between your top 2, Billy Spillman and Sean Burns. Your winner tonight, Billy Spillman.
For the 3rd time, Billy Spillman, your EWOD winner. Lemke signing Falk Farms. This mic always is a fun thing to deal with here. With you as much as we can. Congratulations, sir. 3 in a row now, man. You're one of the hottest drivers in the area here. Get up on the wheel on that thing. And you and Sean Burns, I'll tell you what, that's probably the race of the year out here this year. Great job.
Yeah, I think me and Sean Burns are going to do that dance quite a bit. We did it last week, for you guys that didn't know. Won it out of turn 4 again this week. It's a lot of fun racing with him.
You guys were going back and forth, pulling sliders on each other, but racing clean, that's what it's all about, man. Great job out there to both of you, actually.
Yeah, I couldn't ask for my whole class to be any more clean drivers. This is amazing.
The E-Mods are really coming on strong here. 2 solid heats about every week, even 3 heats sometimes. It's a good solid class for. Tell us about how you got into this. So some of these drivers maybe, or somebody sitting in the stand wanting to be a driver, how do you get into these E-Mods?
We kind of just fell in it. I actually didn't want to. My dad was wanting to get into modified. We raced street stocks before the modified. I was kind of iffy about it. I was used to racing fender cars and just fell into our laps.
It felt right, man, because I tell you what, 3 in a row. Congratulations, sir. Celebrate Victory Lane. The Photog's going to get some pictures. Lisa Burlington in the house here tonight. Your E-Mod winner here, 3 in a row. All right, complete restart once again. 10 laps of four-cylinder racing. These guys had some great heat races. Let's see it in the feature, guys. Let's go. Green is in the air once again with the 13 now up there. Jason McCauley. McCauley up to challenge up front. Oh, sideways again down the back straightaway with one car up against two cars up against the fence. 3 cars, 4 cars now involved. See if we can get these guys fired for 10 laps. John Willard leaves the way. Here we go. Once again, green is in the air. So John Willard and Jason McCauley this time will lead him off of corner number 2 and down the back chute for the first time. Hopefully on the first full green flag lap as everybody seems to make it through corner 3, which has been the trouble spot here early on. Lap number 1 will go to John Willard as we has a spinner deep in the field. We'll see if they can refire. They do. That is the 92 machine, the 92 driven by William Wells. Able to pull into the infield and out of harm's way here as John Willard continues to lead up front and now pulling away from the 13 machine of Jason McCauley. The 17 problems once again. We'll see if the 17 can get going or if we'll have to wave. He's going backwards. We need him to go forward. Come on, buddy. Looks like the yellow flag will have to fly on the 17 of Will Guthrie. For our 4 cylinders, green is in the air. John Willard will take him into corner number 1. Oh, the leader goes around in between turns 1 and 2. We'll see if Willard now can refire as the 13 of Jason McCauley takes command. Willard stalls out and the yellow flag will fly once again. Looking the field over once again, he raises the green flag and here we go. So the 19 will bring him to the line now. New race leader Richard McCauley. John Willard back there in that half machine. Coming out of the Willard Racing Stables there. You probably know Jesse Willard in the 40 Modified as we have a battle for the lead up front. Coming around to complete the lap. A new race leader, now the 95 up to the front. That is Stephen Bunton. Stephen Bunton now takes command of this one out of St. Joseph, Missouri. Former champion at the Nevada Speedway. About 3-hour jog south of here, so a champion driver making his way up from Nevada Speedway. Stephen Bunton in the 95, your new race leader here, coming around to complete lap number 4, halfway this time, 4 down, 4 to go. Bunton now trying to pull away from the rest of the field. Richard McCauley up to that second spot. Willard has recovered nicely here from 5th. Now challenging for 2nd here as those drivers enter corner number 3. It's going to be Willard down low, McCauley up high off of turn number 4. Can Willard get the 2nd spot? Close one there, but John Willard just edges out Richard McCauley there for that 2nd spot here at lap number 5. Just 3 laps to go. Stephen Bunton turning a lap time of 23.578 for a fast lap of the race thus far in the 95 machine as Willard tries to close in. Rocky Roads now recovers nicely here back to 3rd. Rocky Roads in the Circle 8 machine comes to us from Independence, Missouri, a regular over at the Valley Speedway in this particular class. As the 95 of Stephen Bunton comes around, it'll be lap number 7 and the white flag from Terry Wantland. 1 more lap to go for the 4 cylinders here at Lakeside. Does Willard have enough time? He sets his sights on his closest target, which is Stephen Bunton up front leading the way. Willard with a good run off of corner number 2, but Bunton pulls him down the back straightaway into corner number 3 for the final time. Stephen Bunton now in the 95 out of St. Joe, Missouri, trying to get to the front of this one. Off of corner number 4, your winner will be Stephen Bunton, followed by John Willard. So Stephen Bunton will pick up the victory in tonight's 4-cylinder main event. Good run by him. John Willard recovers nicely up into that 2nd spot, followed by Rocky Roads, Richard McCauley, and Barry Luthi. We'll send it down to Alan Miller here to get a word with our winner, Stephen Bunton.
Up and out of the car, Stephen Button, your winner tonight. All right, Stephen, congratulations on your win tonight. Lisa Burlington getting the photos. Stephen Button, your winner here tonight with your 4-cylinder class. We'll get a quick word in with Stephen. Come on over, buddy. You hung on there. You hung on for the big win tonight. Congratulations.
It was pure luck because I thought I was done when I hit that wall. That's been maybe third or fourth wall I've hit. I'm survived so far.
All right. You did a good job tonight. Your winner tonight, Stephen Button in the 95.